Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am jumping into One Piece episodes 494 and 495. We are in a flashback. Finally, Luffy's flashback. The one I've been waiting for. I've been asking for this flashback since the East Blue. Um, you know, a harsh time to get it because of what's happening with Luffy right now after the death of Ace. And it hurts to see young Ace knowing what his fate is, but still, I'm very happy to be getting it nonetheless, right? So I'm excited to see where we go. The fact that this flashback has its own little arc dedicated to it has me very excited. Because it means it's not going to just be like a couple of episodes and then we move on. Like it's going to be an extensive flashback, which has me excited. So yeah, I'm hoping we find out more, obviously, about Luffy. But I hope what I want is probably some hints about his family. Because we don't really like. We know about Dragon, right? Yeah, but we still know nothing about his mother. Um, and like the story behind Dragon and what made him become a revolutionary. I don't think we're going to get that, like the Dragon stuff, because at this point in the story, I'm guessing that he's already a, he's already like a criminal, he is a revolutionary at this point, considering that he's not around. Uh, but yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Like get to see more about their upbringing, and obviously we know that we're in the process right now that Ace is just not having it. We know that Ace, because of like the way people talk about Roger to him, and he overheard like the Dan and the mountain bandits talking about him, and they kind of see him as a burden. And he heard that. So I think he's just feels very alone right now, but we know how it ends. We know that him and Luffy become brothers, become close. You can see in the previous episode there that he's starting to, you know, uh, like Luffy. He was gonna jump in and defend him from that tiger. He could see that obviously Luffy came back from the jungle, didn't snitch on him or anything like that. So you can see it. I think he's coming round. I think he's coming round. But let's see how it goes, and hopefully we get a lot more information about the two. Uh, yeah. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's see more of this flashback, guys. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 494. Let's go. Oh, yes. Is this going to rob these guys? So, yeah. Where are we? North side of Mount Kofo. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, just a big garbage pile then? Crime and disease. Okay. Grey terminal. Oh. Oh yeah. What? Why would you hold up something you found valuable in this place and declare it? I mean, you're just asking for trouble. Come on. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, you've got the right idea. Keep it quiet. Oh, Sabo? Oh, that's the name he said to Luffy at Marineford. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they've both been out doing some robbing. Oh, but it's nice to see that Ace has a friend at least. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a bad sign that he isn't in the current times. Yeah, this is meant to be a secret place, Luffy. Yeah. Yeah. I like his hat. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. It seems like a, I don't know. It's like an old timey, you know, gentleman hat, but with like cyberpunk goggles on it. Cool. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think either one of you are gonna do that. Oh, don't, Luffy, don't tell them how to kill you. Yes. Okay, the famous Bluejam Pirates. Poor Shammy. Okay, right. Oh, right. Oh dear. Yeah. Be careful. You don't know who you're stealing from, man. Oh no, Luffy. How did he even manage to do? What did he just run out in front of them? Oh. Oh, don't shout out, Ace. Oh, Luffy. Oh, he doesn't know. We can't blame him. He doesn't know. Oh. Nah. Nah, he wouldn't. Now that he knows the situation, he wouldn't snitch. Like, no chance. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, you've got to love him. You've got to love him though. Oh. Okay. Right. What's the plan, boys? We need to get him back. Yeah. The treasure? Oh, he's going to be surprised. He's going to be surprised when it hits him with that. Yeah. Is it going to just bounce away? Oh, no, okay. Do they think he's dead? There we go. There we go. Oh, come on, boys. No. I'm not going to tell them. Oh, I'm disappointed in them. The first thing they thought about was the treasure. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I've got the spikes on the gloves, so it's gonna do damage to him. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, young Luffy is much more in touch with his emotions, I feel. Yeah, because he hasn't snitched. Yeah, that's right. Nope. To be fair to them, it's not, they don't know Luffy. It's understandable that they would think that he would just like tell them right away. Yeah, they would never have expected this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought, yeah, that's fair. But now they know a bit more about Luffy's character. And now what are you gonna do? Oh, this. Oh man, this guy. Oh, I hope he dies a painful death. He's sick. Oh. Oh man. Luffy. Give up, mate. Ain't happening. Nah. It's okay. We know we're okay. It's a flashback. Right? Yeah, here comes the boys. Okay. Get in there. Good. Let's go. Good. Get him out of there. Okay. So we meet Sabo. Oh, those were the two names. We've met the two of them now. That Ace mentioned before he died was Sabo and Dadan. Obviously, we knew Dadan. Like we've seen clips of her, but now we've kind of seen that she is basically the one that's been looking after Luffy and Ace since they were young, because Garp was always going away. So now we meet Sabo, right? Interesting. I wasn't expecting this, right? To him to be someone around about the same age as like Ace and Luffy. I'm worried about it, right? It's a One Piece flashback, so there's always worry of sad times, right? But the fact that they're getting this treasure and they're talking about going out to sea and becoming pirates together, the fact that they're saying that, but Sabo's not in the current story, that's making me think, because like I thought to myself when this flashback started, we're safe. This isn't going to be a tragic, someone's going to die flashback, because we know Luffy and Ace's future. We know that what they become, kind of thing. But now that they've introduced Sabo, I'm going to be on edge through this flashback. I'm going to be like, okay, right, here we go. This is it then. This is, every character has to have, like every Straw Hat has to have that tragic death in their, I just don't want it, guys. Like I feel like it's probably going to happen, but the way that I can't remember the way Ace spoke about it. I'll need to go back and watch this. I don't know. I don't want to watch it, but I can't remember the scene where he's saying that to Luffy. Did he say it as if Sabo was dead? I can't remember. I think he just probably said that, talking about him and Dadan, because it was their childhood. I don't know. It doesn't look good, right? Let's just say that. But I'm interested to find out more about his character, because he's obviously close with Ace. At a point that I didn't think there was anybody close to Ace at this point, and I thought that Luffy would be the one to kind of break that shell, but that doesn't seem to be the case. What which is interesting. So I want to see more from him. And yeah, just it's interesting about these Bluejam Pirates as well. The fact that they were talking about it, they're saying that they are paying the nobles. So this country that we're in, or that we're on the kind of outskirts of, like Luffy's home country, like it seems to be a lot bigger than I was expecting, right? So it seems to be like the main like city that's there, and then the grey terminal outside it, and then you get like the forest, and then Mount Corvo, and like Windmill Village seems to be on the other end of it. So it looks like, I thought that it was just the village. I thought you got the village and like there was a mountain near the village. I thought that was the extent of this place. Like at the Romance Dawn point, like when I was seeing, because I thought, right, there's the village and then there's the mountains where the mountain bandits are, and that they're the ones that came down and we blah blah, right? We know that that's what happened. So it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, which opens up the possibilities of things that could happen here. But yeah, interesting. I wonder what, like, is it something specific that Ace stole from this that they're obsessed with it, or is it just because they want the treasure back in general? Because it sounds like this Bluejam guy is a bit ruthless, and that's why his crew's like scared and like beating the crap out of children to get it back. But yeah, it's interesting. Let's see where it goes. I just hope that like the death flags are already popping up, and it concerns me. Usually in a flashback, like I've got to the point in like, especially if it's like a crew member's flashback, I get to the point where I got to see who's there and go, right, okay, well this person's dying. This person's dying. Like if they're not in the story currently, they're probably going, right? It's probably going to happen in the flashback. I don't want it to happen, but I don't even know if. Oh no, Dadan is alive. See, that's what I was thinking there, because I'm pretty sure Ace said to Luffy, if you ever see. So did he say if you ever see Dadan or Sabo? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it was, but I'll need to go back and see the wording of that scene. Or we might get the answer in this next episode, depending on how this turns out here. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Let's see how we go. Obviously, I want to. I'm hoping that this situation has. I think it obviously already has, but I'm hoping it's going to change Ace and Sabo's, thoughts about Luffy, right? I think clearly it has, based on them coming to the realization of what's happened. But yeah, let's do it. One Piece episode 495. Let's go. Okay. Right, yeah. I was going to say, like, in terms of strength, like, how are they going to fare up against this guy? Okay, how strong? Okay. Is Sabo at the same kind of level as Ace then? Judging from the way that the people in town were talking about them? Okay, good. Yeah, get him out of there. Oh, oh, Ace, I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish that you did when you got older as well. Yeah, just run. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might have to quit. Oh, if you're watching. Yeah. Okay, we're not seeing it. What happened then? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Got beaten by a couple of kids. He's gonna kill him, isn't he? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, based on what I've heard about him, yeah, I was expecting that. Oh. Yeah, well, please listen to Sabo. We know he doesn't. Why am I, why am I talking as if he's going to learn? And when he gets older, we know what happens to him. Yeah, you need to watch what you're doing, guys. Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do that. Oh God, that's such a pure statement. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. True. I didn't really think about that. I was thinking about Ace like being alone. Yeah, and he's never there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is it. Just he's not used to feeling needed or loved. Oh, this is good. This is better. I like seeing them like this. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they've been through an ordeal, guys. They've been through an ordeal. Yeah. And you've got another, yeah, you've got another lodger. Yeah. Oh, the Dan, how are you gonna react to this? Yeah, you're not miscounting. There is three of them. Yeah, he's got a reputation. Yeah, that's what's happening. A good worthless old bag. Truly a manly. Oh, what is going on with this interaction, man? Is she going to cave? Yeah. Yeah, that was it. They ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, yeah, good thinking, Sabo. Tell them about that. Oh yeah. Oh well, he's being upfront about it. Yeah, he's just telling them, here's the situation. You need to deal with it, guys. Oh man, I love seeing. It's just so wholesome to see them together like this. But God, I don't want to get attached to Sabo, guys. I feel like it's not going to end well. But he seems like such a likable little character. I'm just like, okay. I wonder what, like, yeah, that's the question. What's Luffy like with his devil fruit at this stage? If he's only 7. I wonder what, like, I know that Ace got his devil fruit after he became a pirate. So yeah, it was after he left. Yeah, because Luffy said he didn't have it. when they were young. This is cool. We get to see the origins of him coming up with his abilities. Yeah, a lot of the names make a lot more sense now that he came up with them when he was 7. Oh no. Oh, come on, guys. Don't do this. Well, it will eventually be. It does eventually become that. Okay. See, I keep thinking it's like, right, what could happen to Sabo? But the fact that no, oh come on, mate, don't be like that. Yeah. Right. Well, we know that they don't betray us, right? They definitely won't betray us because Ace spoke fondly of Dadan before he died. So there's no way that happens. Okay. Nah, we know she doesn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. They're back. They're back with a big crocodile. Okay. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, that's good. I just really I'm really worried for Sabo. Oh, the centre of the kingdom. Interesting. We're going to get into it. Okay, that's interesting because we haven't really seen much from this kind of main place that's in this kingdom. And the fact that it's even a kingdom, you know, so that means that obviously they have like a monarchy. So there'll be, it's kind of similar to Alabasta, you know? There'll be a king or a queen here. Okay. I didn't expect this to be like a full blown like country. You know, I don't think that you got that impression from like Windmill Village. So okay. Interesting. But I like it's not good. It's not good for us because we know there's noble. They said there was nobles there, but they mentioned that Bluejam has been paying off the nobles, so that's bad for us, right? That's bad for us because you'd think that they wouldn't be on the side of pirates, but we know that they're obviously being paid off. So you can't have faith in this world in nobles. We know that the celestial dragons, like they are the cream of the crop of that world, and they are absolute scumbags. So it's probably going to be the same here, right? It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But in terms of this, I am loving the dynamic between the three boys, right? But that worries me because I am getting, you know, I'm really liking them and their chemistry together, but I'm getting attached to Sabo, and I don't think I I don't think I should be because we know what happens. It's flashback and it's not I feel like it's going to be bad, right? The death flags are popping up and I don't like it, right? At least like it's the not knowing because with other flashbacks um, you kind of knew who was dying, you know, like based on like the current story. Like you went into Frankie's flashback, you knew Tom was dead, right? So you knew what was going. You didn't know what was going to happen, but you knew that he was going to die, right? The same with like going into Robin's, and you knew it was going towards a tragedy. Um, or the thing with like Nami, it's even though it's not stated outright, you have enough information in the current story to kind of tell that these people in the flashback aren't going to be around, right? But with Sabo, like we know nothing about him, right? The only time he's ever been mentioned, I believe, was when Ace was dying, right? So, and I highly doubt, well, not saying that, I was going to say I highly doubt that he wouldn't have been mentioned for this long if he was still around, but that might not be true because we got to Alabasta before Luffy mentioned Ace, and that's only because Ace showed up. So if Ace didn't show up, he might have never mentioned them. So maybe not, right? We know that he just doesn't talk about his past. It's the same with Gap. Like he didn't even like he didn't mention that. Like so, Luffy just doesn't talk about it. He doesn't talk about his past. So there might be a possibility. Um, but what worries me is I feel like if he was in the current story, then him and Ace would have probably left together because they were talking about it there. They were talking about saving the money to become pirates together. So that makes me think that he probably didn't get the chance to. Oh, I hope not. I really, really hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong, but it's not looking great. Um, I'm, it's just seeing young Luffy is fantastic. Like watching the origins of his devil fruit abilities that he's worked on. And he's obviously come up with these names and techniques at the age of 7 years old, which is hilarious, right? But this is him just kind of coming up with these ideas, and we know that, he actually, like, obviously Ace is making fun of him, but he actually hones these into actual fighting techniques when he becomes a pirate, or in the lead up to him becoming a pirate. So that's great. Hopefully we follow the boys through their like growing up. We actually get to see them becoming stronger in the lead up to them leaving to become pirates. But I don't know, like that. I wonder what storylines are going to take place in this kingdom then. If the way the narrator mentioned that at the end there, I feel there's going to be more happenings going on. There's going to be more storylines, because I thought it would, like, the main point of contention was going to be Bluejam. It looked like they were building up to him being the kind of like villain of the flashback, but it looks like there's going to be more to it. I'd really like to see what this place looks like inside this city. Because all we've really seen is like the outskirts on like that, the Grey Terminal stuff. So I'd really like to see what the actual country looks like and what the deal is there. Yeah. But guys, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself watching this. I'm loving seeing them. Luffy and Ace being young. Seeing Luffy just being this carefree and emotional and just it's all there, and he's adorable. He's brilliant. And it's, I don't know why, but like he just seems to be funny. Just everything he comes out with. But I think it's because I know he's still kind of innocent in the main story, like just now. But here he's just, he just says exactly what's on his mind. And obviously, I love the comedic timing for Dadan as well. I think she's great. But yeah, as much as I'm loving all that, at the same time, I've got this fear for Sabo. I really don't want to be right about this. I really hope that he doesn't die in this flashback. But we just need to wait and see. We just need to wait and see. In regards to I obviously asked you guys in the last video about the filler, because there's supposed to be some filler in this, but you guys have kind of assured me to, just watch it all. Watch it all and do reactions for all of them, because apparently they do quite well at putting the filler mixed in with the canon stuff, and it seems quite seamless. So I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, you guys, for letting me know. And yeah, that's us. I shall see you in the next one, guys. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.